What's up, RecTech family? Watch this whole video and see if you can spot Rex. If you do, put in the comment section the timestamp that you see him and your favorite dish of the day, and you may win something.
RecTech lifestyle. RecTech lifestyle.
Set it and forget it till the rain starts coming down. These are a lot of pigs, yeah. We're celebrating today. If you guys didn't already. I gotta check all the squeakers.
What's up, Bo?
Oh, that was kind of weak.
We celebrate every day, pretty much.
Every day. Yeah, every day.
Every day is a good day.
It's the reason for the season. So. Just all right. Let's roll right into it like Jordan likes us to do.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's Funday Friday. Woo-hoo! Cheers.
Friday.
So cheers to you and the RecTech Nation. Cheers to you, Chef John. Cheers to you, Chef Greg.
Cheers
Out of Bridgestone. All right. We can officially begin. Today is March 1st.
Yes, it is.
Got to pay my rent. I mean my mortgage.
Yeah.
It's National Minnesota Day.
Yeah.
So hello to everybody there in the Sodas.
Yeah.
The Great Lakes.
Yeah, you betcha.
We love you.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
also National Dadgum That's Good Day.
And it's daggum good.
Dadgum That's Good.
Woo!
So we're excited about that one, of course. It's also National Employee Appreciation Day.
Woo!
Hence,
Woo!
the pigs and the pigs.
The pigs and the pigs.
Okay, we all got offices and little areas here, so I figured I would get everybody a little pig
you're a
to
sweetheart.
celebrate today.
You are a sweetheart.
So it's National Salesperson Day as
at all
well
them
as National
pigs.
Employee Appreciation Day. We'll go ahead and stop it. Stop right here.
Boom.
Look right here. I want everybody that work, well, back just a little.
I'm sorry.
Want everybody that
wanted me
works
there,
at
Jimmy.
RecTech, look at me. We really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. It is a joy to work with you absolutely every day. Thank you for all of the hard work and dedication that you guys put in. There's a lot of people that work here that show up before they need to and leave after they need to, and we really do appreciate it. Thank you to all of the RecTech employees, even the part-timers out there that are probably watching right now that do a little bit of work for us. We really do appreciate you as well. There's no way we could be where we're at without you, so thank you so much to everyone. Then,
Always.
to all of my car salesmen out there, thank you guys so much for selling them cars. To all of my furniture salesmen out there, thank you so much for selling that furniture.
That's what I'm talking about.
And to all those grill salesmen, thank you for making people's lives better. It is the Year of the Pig, 2019.
It is.
It is. You can check out my blog at rectechgirls.com. Actually, we dive into the Chinese zodiac a little bit and give you guys a little bit of information. There's also a great Asian suckling pig recipe on the blog as well as in the recipe section. So it is also national. Besides it being the Year of the Pig, it is also National Pig Day. And you guys know every year we cook a pig on National Pig Day, so that's what we've got going. Today's episode is going to feature 3 whole hogs cooked different ways. We've also got a special Q and Ray. You like that? Ray Carnes is going to be coming in today, and him and Boss Man Ben are going to be answering some questions that you guys have. So make sure you tune in for that. Every week, we upload this video to YouTube, and we actually have a winner. Chef John, will you help us out with that?
This week last week our winner was James Rankin at 37 minutes even. Yes, James.
Correct answer at 37 minutes even.
We thank you very much.
If you guys want to win anything, make sure you watch these videos every Monday when we upload them. And the only way for you to know how to win something is actually to watch the beginning of that video. So, if you guys watched Chef Greg and myself for After Hours, we threw out a little contest there. We had a bunch. We asked you guys to share. So while we're at it, you guys, if you could go ahead and share this video right now. If you know anyone or know of anyone that would love to learn how to cook a pig, go ahead and hit that share button because it's really going to help them out. We got a lot of great info today. But our sharing contest winner for the After Hours is Josh Gilliam.
All right,
Congratulations.
Josh. All right, Josh.
So both James and Josh, if you could hit us up in our DMs on Facebook, we'd really appreciate it. We'll get those, get your information, we'll get you in the computer, and we'll get those prizes out there to you.
Email Madeline. James. Email Madeline.
Okay, sorry.
YouTube winner.
YouTube winner, sorry.
YouTube winner,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you want to get all up in our DMs,
Yeah.
we'll find a way to get it to you.
It's so
But reach
easy to
out to
win.
us. But reach out to us. That's Madeline, Madeline at rectechgirls.com. Last week, we rolled some of the tightest,
Dude.
most delicious,
They were out of control.
even burning fatties I've ever had in my life.
I'm telling you, they're out of control.
I mean,
So
my eyes
delicious.
are red today, but boy, were they red last week.
Super red.
Gosh. But no, we did fatties 3 ways. If you guys missed that episode, it was great. Chef Greg taught us a lot of great stuff. We also had fire roasted tomato and zucchini salad that you guys chose.
And that came out.
Yep, we had a poll on Facebook. Last week's poll, fire roasted tomato and zucchini salad won. This week's poll was loaded potato salad or loaded mac and cheese. And then this week's winner is loaded mac and cheese. All right, so we got some mac and cheese out there right now working up for you guys. We actually have Chef Greg informed me 4 mac and cheese recipes available at rectechgrills.com. So you guys make sure you check those out. We will be only recteching the mac and cheese. We are not going to go through the boiling of the noodles. We are not going to go through the roux with you guys. Today we are focusing on
Pigs.
these little guys. But it's going to be a great episode.
Yeah, well, we already started last night. If they
That's
caught the little late show we put on last night, we prepped the pigs, got them all ready to go, got them on the official grills that they needed to be on, and
right.
let them rock out.
So they're rolling on the BFG. We've got about 190-pound pig on the
Yes.
BFG.
Big.
He's headless. We rolled him at 180 degrees all night. When we got here at 9 o'clock, we jacked it up to 250 degrees to finish him off. We've got a 60-ish pound pig on the Bull RT-700. Again, we did the same exact thing. 180 degrees. When we got here, we jacked it up to 250. And I slept like a baby last night, monitoring these cooks from my app. Let me go ahead and show you guys. You saw my pig jokes there. While we're waiting on this to roll up, Chef, what do you call a pig with no legs?
What do you call a pig with no legs?
Groundhog.
I love it.
All right. Bazinga. So, I pulled up my RecTech Grills app here, and then I actually have the chart
Look at that.
from this cook here. So you can actually chart your cook. You can turn your grill up, down, on, or off. This one is actually on still. We are on low. We're sitting at about 182 degrees. It has already reached the required 195 degrees, and it has back down a little bit there. But you can see, I monitored this whole cook from this app while I was laying in bed with my son.
That's what I'm talking about.
It was awesome.
I mean,
didn't have to worry about it. It told me that it didn't variate in temperature one bit, so it kept
That's
180 degrees all night. We didn't have to worry. It even rained last night. There was some high wind,
Yep.
and both of the BFG and the RT-700 performed amazingly.
Yeah, they should.
It was absolutely
You
amazing.
can't do that with a gas grill. You
No,
know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
You can't do it with
Charcoal
gas.
grill.
No.
You can't do it
Why?
because there's no technology for that.
There's no PID computer. Our grills feature that smart grill technology PID algorithm that you cannot find in any grill, even near this price point. That's what makes us the best bang for your buck, guys.
That's it.
Absolutely. Not to mention the stainless steel ceramic igniter,
on.
long warranty, incredible customer
Come on.
service,
God.
center place fire pot, even
shipping.
cooking, free shipping.
Oh,
Oh my God. Financing, not to mention all of those great things, but it's that PID algorithm that you really want, guys. Don't be fooled by the other guys who call it smart grilling technology.
Right.
Just because they have a cool name for it, like we do,
Right.
doesn't mean it's PID. Make sure it's PID. Pharmaceutical companies and breweries
Yeah.
and bakeries rely on that PID algorithm to maintain a constant temperature
That's it.
to make their products very, very consistent. So that's why we rely on it. It is the gold standard when it comes to temperature control, and all of our grills feature that.
That's right. That's right.
But hey,
What?
besides a pig joke, I got a cow joke.
Tell
for you.
me.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
What's that?
Ground beef. All right, guys. When we go off air here, we go live on Twitter with our Twitter expert Jordan. Jordan, will you actually help me pass all these out to the employees?
Certainly will.
Sweet. So if you guys want to see any behind-the-scenes action of any RecTech employees, make sure you follow us on Twitter. We'll be going live on there. We'll be back at 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard here back on Facebook. Thank you guys so much. Hit the share button, hit the like button, hit the love button for us. It's only going to help us. We'll see you at the RecTech.
Do
at 1 o'clock.
do RecTech lifestyle. Do. Okay. Did we get any more outside of it?
Yeah, I think we got nothing there.
RecTech lifestyle.
Happy Pig Day, everybody. It's National Pig Day. It is also Year of the Pig. So if you're just now joining us, we're celebrating Pig Day. COVID.
Oh!
Awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. You guys can see we've got about a 40 pound pig. on the RT-A850, the WyldSide. This is our open fire, direct flame concept grill, Argentina style. We've got it here on the rotisserie, and this thing's spinning about 40 pounds. We've had a lot of questions, people asking what is, I guess, the load that it can handle. Man, I would say you can go probably about as high as 50 to 60, and it's not going to wind that motor out or anything. But the rotisserie motor comes standard with this grill. It also comes standard with the warming tray down here. It also comes standard with the Vari-Speed fan. We also have a 6-year warranty. It ships for free. It features stainless, 304 stainless steel for the body, guys. It's not going to warp, rust, corrode, or fade on you.
That's it.
It's absolutely amazing. So, but last night, what we did was, Chef John and myself, if you joined us on Facebook, you could have seen us actually butcher one of those pigs. But we butchered up 2 pigs last night. We got them ready for the smokers. We threw one on BFG, the RT-2500. Yep. It's got 2,500 square inches of cooking surface in it, and that 190-pound pig about filled it up.
It totally filled up. We had to take the head off of it because it was actually too long. So
Yep.
yeah.
So we've got a head of a pig, which the jowls and cheeks are probably the most scrumptious part of the animal.
Totally.
Absolutely. And John is actually cooking
the hogs, actually.
Hogs.
Yeah, so I've got the hooves that we cut off because we had to make room for them. We went ahead and smoked those on the Trailblazer, and we're making chili for the Calypso
This was
cook-off
what I was
tomorrow.
wanting you to get
We're
at.
going to drop it into the chili for a little secret to win that chili cook-off tomorrow.
That's
Super
awesome.
excited.
So
Super
that's a tip for you guys.
That's right.
If they want to see how to butcher that pig, is that video still available for them?
Absolutely. You can go to Facebook, guys. We did a little after-hours segment.
right.
So head on over to Facebook and check that out. You can see us going through a couple of different things on how we got it open, how we split the backbone,
That's right.
how we isolated the ribs,
Yep.
and how we created a lot of surface area on this pig. A lot of folks will leave a lot of skin on it. Well, that skin is not going to allow the smoke penetration or the flavoring. So we took a lot of the skin off so we can get those hams
That's
nice
right.
and smoky.
That's right. Those ribs,
things of that.
delicious. Yeah, it's great. It was really great. It was a good time.
That's right. And I want to remind everybody, Ray will be here answering your questions. So don't forget about Q&A with Ray about 1 o'clock today. I do want to remind you that's a very, very important thing. If you have any questions to ask, you can ask the man himself directly. But Chef Greg, sorry.
It's okay.
Whoa!
It's okay.
Sorry, Chef John. A lot of folks have been asking.
Yes.
So how many people can you feed with these whole hogs?
Yeah, so it breaks down pretty much. There's like a third of a pound of usable pork that you get out of a hog. So roughly, we're saying a 100-pound hog, you're gonna get about 30, 35
Okay.
portions out of that. So yeah. it's good.
So about a 100-pound hog is going to feed about 35 people. You got to take out the bones.
Yes.
You got to take out, a
Yes.
lot of the other junk that's in it. So a lot of the usable meat is only going to be about a third of that pig. So,
That's true. Yeah, that's
yeah.
good.
So the 200-pounder, we're looking at about 60 to 70 pounds of meat.
Definitely.
But like I said last night, we used the RecTech Grills app.
Yeah.
And that smart grill technology PID computer featuring that Y-pellet Wi-Fi, and it kept a constant temperature, and I was also able to sleep like a baby by monitoring it on my phone and setting the alarms.
Yeah.
So it was absolutely amazing last night.
And it did a great job. Wait till you guys see these pigs. I mean, they came out perfect. And it's
Yeah.
a testament to how great the grills were.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you want to go ahead and maybe show them the head? At
Yeah, let's
least?
go ahead and show them the head.
Let's show them the head. Let's check over here. We're over here. This is the RT-340, the Trailblazer. It's got a 200-pound hog head in it. Now, this head does not weigh 200 pounds, but it was once on a hog that weighed 200 pounds.
That's true.
You
Totally
got
true.
340 square inches of cooking surface. That's about 2 large racks of ribs. If you add the interior shelf, you can probably fit about 4 St. Louis racks of ribs on this bad boy. Fits about 8 large rib eyes. So this is plenty of room for about a family of 2 to 3. Look at that beautiful mahogany color. Deep, deep red in here. And like I said,
Yeah, those cheeks
if
are
we were
looking
just
delicious.
to cut this bad boy and just peel it down and get my fingers in here,
Oh, yeah.
that right there, I would just do it all day long.
That's the
baby.
good stuff, Jody.
Absolutely, and you can see, Chef just threw these in here. We cut them off and we just threw them in here. There's no seasoning or anything. So he's actually going to use this. They've got a chili competition, Calypso Chili Comp.
That's right.
Shout out to those guys at Outdoor Augusta, helping out in the river. But he's actually going to use these to flavor that chili, which is an amazing idea.
Amazing
It's
idea.
going to taste totally different from anybody else's chili out there, for
I'm
sure.
hoping it's going to be the winning chili, for sure.
Absolutely. But yes, guys, I might as
Might as well do
go
it.
ahead.
Let's
go
do
ahead,
it.
Chef.
Let's
Just
do
go
it.
ahead.
Let's do
So
it.
this is a 190-pound animal that we cooked on the BFG. The BFG has 43 inches left to right. So what we did was we actually measured this hog.
Yeah.
The hog was about 53 inches. So we knew we needed to take about 10 inches off. There was about 11 inches on that head.
Yeah.
So we just took the head off, threw the body in here.
Man, look at it, man. Awesome.
Wait till you guys see us pulling this. And like I said, guys, a lot of people are going to leave this skin on, but what we did was we wanted the most amount of smoke penetration, so we took all of that skin off. Also up here in the shoulders and the butts, we also took a lot of that skin off so we can get a lot of that smoke penetration. And then we isolated the ribs. Of course, we St. Louis'd them. You know, we squared them up.
Took
the membrane out. That way we can actually eat them. And this is where all of the bacon is, guys, right here in the belly.
Yep.
So we'll be getting at that bacon. Your tenderloins, as Chef was showing me last night, are going to be right behind the backbone here. So we made sure we didn't cut into them too far, so we can leave those whole. Chef, didn't we also inject these pigs?
Yeah, Jody, you made up that nice brine, and we went ahead and injected the whole thing. We did the ribs, we did the legs, we did the shoulders, we injected the belly, so it's going to be
Each
delicious.
individual rib we actually injected too. We wanted this thing to be as juicy and as delicious as possible. And the brine or injection that I used was actually Cosmos Q.
Just
Competition pork, which is absolutely delicious. And I may have added a little bit more than he suggests to kind of make it a little bit more brinier and saltier. But yeah, just use the directions on that. But shout out to Cosmos Q injection. It was amazing.
And you guys were able to monitor that cook all night?
Absolutely.
All night.
I watched this cook all night. Well, I didn't watch it all night. I just set my alarms and went to bed. But yes, I could have literally watched this cook all night from my smartphone, from the RecTech Grills app.
Adjusting the temperature if you needed
Absolutely.
to.
I could turn it up, down, on, or off. So when I knew that this was 180 degrees internally, I turned it up to 250 from the house. And then when and actually, I was monitoring the bull first, and then we jacked up the BFG as well. So
That's awesome.
yeah, man, it was amazing.
Which is a testament to these grills too, because I'm not gonna. That pig's expensive, you know. Buying these like large pieces of meat.
Yeah, they are
it's
very expensive.
So I would not trust it to a grill that's not going to be able to handle this kind of stuff. And RecTech Grills does that every time.
That's right. You can go up to like a 250 to 300 pound hog if you like. You know, the hog that we won Memphis in May with was about a 245 pound Duroc hog. So, you know, they're walking out. It's raining, guys. We got a lot of umbrellas outside. It's funny. But yeah, and you can cook as small as a 20 to 30 pound hog, but you're not going to feed a lot of people.
No.
It's more for show.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go lower than that 40 to 50 pound hog that's sitting on the WyldSide right now. We took his head off as well. And we've got him sitting here right next to our mac and cheese. And I really just want this part right here. We just wanted to salvage that. Chef John and Matt are going to put that in their chili as well.
Yeah.
So, but don't forget, we've got Q and Ray with Ray Carnes and Boss Man Ben about 1 o'clock. Do not miss out on that. He's
Yep.
going to be squashing all those rumors. He also wrote a blog, actually expertly written,
Okay.
I might add,
All right.
at rectechgrills.com. So check that out as well. Don't forget, we go live on Twitter when we leave here.
That's right.
And we will be back about 1 o'clock. Correct, Jordan?
12:30.
Well, excuse me, 12:30. We will be back at 12:30. Look at this mahogany. Mahogany. Put some stuff. Make it shine.
Make it shine.
We'll
Make
see
it
you at
shine.
RecTech, guys.
Do.
Making that pig shine.
Making that pig shine. Do. RecTech
Lifestyle.
Do.
Oh, let's do it. We're having fun.
We are.
Living the RecTech lifestyle. It's crazy stuff going on behind you right now.
I'm telling you, right now.
All right, you guys can check out how the color is progressing
Looks
on our WyldSide 40-pound suckling pig.
Looks great.
And that's how you would order that.
Yeah.
You go to your butcher, this would be a suckling pig because, of course, it is a younger pig still suckling on the teats. So we're looking really, really good. Got some beautiful color. So right here, just FYI, we're looking a little light. So what we did was we maneuvered more coals over on this side to get it a little bit hotter and cook this a little bit more evenly. But it's looking great. We've got it over some B&B hard lump charcoal. We've got some oak in there, giving it some great flavor. So, I mean, it's beautiful.
It does. It
We've
looks
been
like
basting
medieval
it. Go ahead. Yeah, what were you saying, Chef?
I said it looks like medieval times right here,
Right.
you know? Like gladiator style.
But literally, anybody can do this, guys. Like, you know, a chef is, of course, classically trained, but, you know, I'm just a normal dude that has a grill in his backyard. I just know a lot about them.
And you do a fabulous job.
Oh, man, thank you so much.
I would say you're more than just a dude with a
Just
grill.
a dude.
You're a little more
grill
than a
does
dude.
all the work.
And grill does do a lot of work, Jody, but you have extensive knowledge when it comes to pork. I would definitely attest to that. Steaks, too. It's pretty much, you know, anything that goes on a grill. Jody's a pretty much,
You know, pigs came from Europe.
Is that where they originated?
That is where they originated.
Okay.
And a lot of the feral hogs and things of that nature nowadays are a nuisance.
Right.
Because, you know, they tear up crops, you know, they root up trees.
Yes.
And man, if you've got a beautiful yard, they love to root up that beautiful green grass.
It is totally true. And one of the other problems is they just reproduce so fast.
Yeah, very
you know?
quickly.
Very,
and they have
very
very large,
Litters.
very large litters.
Yeah, they
There's
really
some
do.
big ones out there.
Absolutely.
Those Hogzillas.
Absolutely, they're very, very large hogs. And me, not gonna want to eat something that big.
No.
It's got so much testosterone and
What
stuff.
would the flavor profile be like in differences between what we're cooking today versus a wild hog?
Of course, it's going to be a lot milder.
Yeah, because they feed it a certain diet.
Yes.
And on wild hogs, whatever their diet is, that's pretty much what they're going to be tasting.
Acorn, roots. I mean, if they're in a cotton field and things are going to root up cotton, they're going to eat that too.
Cornfield, they're going to eat a lot of corn. So whatever they have available,
Pecans.
there you go. They love it.
Because you pea in a can.
Yep, that's right. And
I call it a pecan.
I think most of us call it pecan.
Pecan, yeah.
Pecan pie.
All right, so we're gonna take our bull hog off. He is ready. Look at that probe right there. We're sitting at about 203 internal. We got it set on low. Of course, low is going to give us about 180 degrees. Now, this controller, we can actually go into it and get it a little bit lower than that 180 degrees.
Oh, you say, Jay.
with perfect, you know, with 70 to 80 degrees outside.
Yes.
We can get it lower than that 180 degrees. All we need to do is just go in there and lower that minimum feed rate. And that's something, you know, easily that anybody can go in there and do.
All right.
I know this thing is programmable. You can also calibrate the probes like John and myself and Chef Greg was also talking about
That's
the
right.
other night. You can also calibrate those probes. It's really, really cool. But that's that Smart Grill technology featuring the PID algorithm that only RecTech Grills has.
Exclusive.
That's right. It's got the dual temp probes and that Y-pellet Wi-Fi connectivity.
And truly, that's what's going to get that mahogany look on this hog.
Yep.
It was the consistent temperature
Consistent
all
temperature,
night.
consistent heat. So, you guys can see we've got some gloves. It's hot, so be careful. Okay. Oh, yes. That's right. That's right. Beautiful little display
yes.
here. Close that guy. Woo-hoo-wee, everybody. Now, again, if you watch the after hours, you can see Chef John and myself taking it from when we got it from the butcher, which is going to be, you know, it's going to be together. Okay,
Yes.
the ribs are going to be together. You know, so essentially when we got it,
Yes,
it was like this.
Yes.
So we had to separate it. We had to cut the backbone, break down the ribs. That way we cook a lot more even. We essentially spatchcocked it.
That's it.
The opposite way. But you can see we isolated these ribs here, and you can see because we isolated them that they just
come
come
right out.
right
Oh,
off.
look at you.
Holy
That's what I'm talking
crap.
about. And everything that you have left down here
Look at
is
that
all
bacon.
the bacon. It's just delicious
Oh
bacon.
my God, just a stringy
Goodness, Jody.
cheese and crackers, ladies and gentlemen. And all we did was open this bad boy up, okay? We injected it
Yep.
with some of the Cosmo Q's competition pork injection.
That's totally right.
We
rubbed it down
We rubbed
with
it
the
down
honey rub.
with the honey rib rub, and then we put it in at 180 degrees.
Put
okay?
the probes in it. Put it
Absolutely, absolutely. You're shooting for an internal temperature of the hams of about 200 degrees, an internal temperature of your shoulders about 195 degrees, okay? That's really what you're shooting for.
This thing out.
Beautiful. Absolutely. And let's even show them what the most delicious part of this whole bad boy is.
Jowl, right?
It's gonna be that
It's gonna be
cheek,
right
son.
in here, that cheek. That's that good meat, right in here where that finger's going. Oh, that's it. That's it right there.
Wow, getting a little X-rated.
I'm just saying, it's delicious meat. You did a great job of taking the collar out, Jody.
Yeah, and that was another thing I did not mention. I do apologize, everybody. Essentially, the collarbone for the pig is going to be right here, and we took that out so we would be able to flop the head like this for presentation, as well as so it would fit into the grill. Now, we didn't put any aluminum foil on these ears or the nose or anything, and they're not burnt.
Yep.
It's cooked evenly, left to right, front to back. I mean, you guys saw that set of ribs just come right on out. These are a little bit less isolated, but they're going to come out as well.
And with those ears being nice,
And then, of course,
nice
the bacon.
dog treat.
You got,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, man, you can give your dog that for sure. And here's all that bacon,
Tenderloins
that pork belly.
right down here.
That's right. Your tenderloins are going to run right up here near the shoulders, in between the shoulder and the spine. These, of course, are your hams. You know, this is what, where ham comes from. It is the technical butt of the pig. And then here are your Boston butts, the shoulder of the pig. And, that stuff, get that skin out of the way, but that stuff is just coming. I mean, it's butter, baby.
I'm just saying, you could not do this kind of cook overnight with a gas grill or a charcoal grill. You just couldn't do it.
Well, you can do it with a charcoal grill for sure.
I mean, I've tried.
But you're going to be babysitting it.
every hour.
You're not going to get any sleep.
you're
You're not
not.
going to enjoy yourself.
No, you're really not.
You're going to have. There's a lot of variables to deal with.
Totally.
The grill, the RecTech grills, the pellet grills are going to keep it very, very consistent.
Even in bad weather, like it was raining here last night, it was windy here last night, and it held it true. So
held 180 degrees for us. And again, the way we cook this bad boy is we split it open from the butcher. We injected it everywhere, literally. The hams, the ribs, the jowls, the butts, the tenderloins, each individual rib. We went all out. We injected it. We wanted it to be super juicy, so that's what we did. After that, we rubbed it down with the honey rib rub. And we put it in at 180 degrees, okay? Again, I monitored the cook from my RecTech Grills app using that Smart Grill Technology PID algorithm and that pellet Wi-Fi connectivity. I monitored it from my cell phone while laying in bed. After it reached about 160, 180 degrees, I turned it up to 250. And then we let it finish out. Again, 200 degrees in the hams, 195 in the Boston butts or shoulders, okay, guys? And again, we isolated the ribs, and you guys saw the first segment. Those just came out, and these just popped.
I hope it looks as delicious as it smells, because it is awesome smelling.
And then when we got back here, we started basting it.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that on. We're not wasting this.
Yeah, we started basting it, and we basted with it was just apple cider vinegar,
That's right.
crushed red pepper,
And the RecTech Grill's mild barbecue sauce, or you could use the spicy and not use so much crushed red pepper, but we also added some apple cider vinegar.
Yep.
I want to show you guys. If you ever do a pig, just go ahead and get the gallon of apple cider vinegar. You will not run out. You'll have some left over.
Yeah.
That's what I definitely recommend.
Definitely need to.
For sure. Then let's go check out the whole hog over here on the BFG, the RT-2500. Woo! This bad boy is done as well, but he is a little bit more done, and he would not come off as easily
Or as prettily
as prettily as the last one was.
Yeah.
How big is he?
This is a 195-pound pig. He is 43 inches. 195 pounds. He is about 43 inches left to right. And he lost some length
He did
last
lose a
night.
little length.
So he filled up the whole chamber, and now you can see he shrunk a little bit. But this is how we basted it, guys. This mop is a great thing to get. But don't forget, Q&A at 1 o'clock today. When we go off of live here, we will be live on Twitter. So check out Jordan Johnson, our Twitter expert. Man, these hams are enormous.
Enormous, Jody.
You guys gonna be tasting some of this for
Yes.
the Q&A session?
That's right. We will be tasting, and we will have these hogs plated up for you, all beautiful and pretty like. And show you a couple of ways to make them beautiful for your party at your house.
That's right.
But again, you can't do this with a gas grill, guys. You just can't do it. And you're not going to get any sleep with a charcoal grill. So
really
get yourself a pellet grill, get yourself a RecTech, okay? We'll see you back at what time, Jordan?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Do, do, do.
Do, do, do. Do, do, do. RecTech lifestyle. Do, do, do.
Mahogany.
Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. RecTech lifestyle. Do, do, do. Wow. Do, do, do. Do, do, do.
Oh,
Red
just
Tech Lifestyle.
This is nice.
It looks great.
Jesus, just Jesus.
You outdid yourself, Jody.
Well,
This
thank
smells
you.
amazing.
You outdid yourself as well, Chef.
Yeah, we
Check everything
Yeah,
out.
we knocked it out of the park.
And I'm gonna outdo myself in about 20 minutes when we start eating.
We're gonna hurt ourselves in about 30 minutes, but thank goodness we got a live studio audience today,
Yeah,
so
we
we can
do.
feed a lot of people. Just to give you guys a recap, it is March 1st, so make sure you pay your rent, make sure you pay your mortgage today, or you're gonna get that little bit of extra fee, little late fee. Make sure you do that. It's the first of the month, right?
Being financially responsible is part
Of
of
the Rec Tech lifestyle.
That's right,
Yeah.
that's right.
Keep your credit up, everybody. You'll be able to get financed through bread. Hey! All right. We got financing, guys. Check it out at rectechgrills.com. But what we did today, we've got 3 pigs cooking. Check out the one on the wild side. I just added some wood, so we've got that fire going. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to raise this pig up a little bit and let that fire go down. But this is the wild side, the A850. We've got a large fire built down here. And man, it's like a fire pit too. This thing is hot, son. It comes standard with the rotisserie. It comes standard with the warming tray down here. It comes standard with the very speed fan. It's got a 6-year warranty. 304 stainless steel body, so it's not going to warp, rust, corrode, or fade on you. It also comes standard with the 304 stainless steel lid that's reinforced. But this thing is bad to the bone, guys. This is a 40-pound pig. This motor is having no issues turning it whatsoever. But we do have a big fire going, so I do want to raise this up just a little bit. But we got a good, beautiful mahogany on here. And we started this pig at about 9 a.m. I'm guessing it's going to take till about 3 to 4 o'clock to be completely cooked. But we're going to continue to build a bigger fire, and we're going to let that bad boy roll. We also cooked a 60-pound pig in the RT-700 bull. And then we've got this massive 195-pound pig that we fit on the BFG. Now the BFG features 2,500 square inches of cooking surface.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. This pig was 53 inches from left to right.
What do we do, Jody?
We cut the head off.
That's right.
What? Right there. We cut the head off, but we salvaged the cheeks,
Yeah,
the
we
best
did.
part of the whole hog. You can see, and check us out,
right there.
late, after hours, Chef John and myself, Butcher, did we do the large one, right?
We did the
had
large
already
one.
did the small
We
one.
had done the small. We did the large one, which was a little bit more work, but it came out beautiful.
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
Now, a couple tools that you guys are probably going to want or need for this operation: a buddy,
Definitely.
possibly 2 buddies.
Yes.
And you're going to need refreshments.
Yes, definitely.
Sharp knives.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of towels.
Yep.
Gloves. What else? A mop.
Probably high heat gloves too when you take it off.
Absolutely. High heat gloves are going to help. A mop.
Injection kit.
Injection kit. Injection.
Honey rub or whatever.
Honey
dry
rub, some base. What we used was apple cider vinegar and the Rec Tech Grill's mild gourmet barbecue sauce. And a positive mental attitude.
True.
Guys,
Hey.
anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. I'm just a normal dude with a grill in the backyard, and you can butcher it, you can inject it, you put it in the grill does all the work for you. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy, I
Jody,
promise.
can I stop you right there real quick though? Can any grill do this? Any
Absolutely.
grill? Can any grill do it?
No, John, not any grill can do
Can
this.
any griller do it?
Any griller
Yeah.
totally could.
Can any grill do it?
No. Why?
Charcoal
Why?
and gas grills are going to give you trouble, guys.
Yeah, especially with a long cook
inconsistent
like this.
heat.
Yep.
You're going to be up all night. I slept like a baby monitoring this cook from the pellet Wi-Fi connectivity, the Rec Tech Grill's app. I monitored it all night. Was able to, once I saw it reach 160 to 180 degrees, turn that bad boy up in my sleep. When we got here, everything was ready already. So
Here's the deal. For those of you still cooking on a charcoal grill, by the time you get to this point, you're over it.
Yep.
You're done. You haven't got any sleep.
Nope.
You're tired of dealing with it. You're
Yep.
tired of adjusting baffles. You're tired of constantly having to, adjust everything in the grill, feed more coals. How many hours of sleep did you get last night?
I got a cool 8 to 9-ish.
Oh yeah.
And here we are, ready to eat.
Yeah.
We're not over it. We're ready to get going. We're ready to get started.
That's
I'm
right.
sweating a little bit, but we're not tired. It wasn't a lot of work. You too can do this. Now, as Chef John said earlier, about a third of the pig's weight is going to be the usable amount of meat. So let's say that a 100-pound pig is going to give you about 30 to 35 pounds of usable meat. So thinking a normal human being is going to eat about a third or to a half of a pound. So you factor that in there.
Yes. When ordering what size hog you're going to get, for
Absolutely.
sure. For sure. You got to take into consideration, but you're not going to eat the bones, the head. There's only certain parts that you're going to eat, and all that stuff takes up, extra weight and space. So yeah, it's about a third of a pound.
But yeah, man, I had an absolute blast. Thank you so much, Chef
thank
John.
you.
But it is now time.
It's that time.
I don't deserve to be toasted on that. I was just saying good work. I haven't done
But
anything.
it is now time for our Q&A section. This week, our co-founder Ray Carnes wrote an amazing blog, kind of smashing a lot of the rumors out there. But if you guys have any questions about our brand, our grills, compared to any other, now is the time to ask. We're going to go ahead and take time. Jordan's going to moderate for us. He's going
Right
to ask us
now.
any of the questions. But Ben, one thing that I want you to reiterate on the folks is, is having an ash dump or a pellet dump, I mean, is that necessary?
It's not. So my grill, my 680, the house, and I don't have our 700.
He
I was
does
talking-
not. He still has his original
Old school
680.
680. It's 6 years old.
It's never been covered.
Never been covered. I clean the ash out of that fire pot whenever I change the foil on my drip pan, which is every 2 to 5 or 6 cooks, depending on how dirty it's got. So that big piece of metal is out of the way. It takes no time. Knock your deflector shield out of the way. If I can't pick it out with my fingers, I know the blower pan's going to pull it out or push it out. Aside from that, the ash in the bottom of the barrel is your friend. I clean that out about once a year. I take a paper plate, scoop it out, and even when I do that, I leave a good half-inch base layer of ash at the bottom. Honestly, maintenance on these things couldn't be easier. The ash dump is one of those things that sounds great. It's not.
But when you really do your research and you look into it, guys, it's going to allow that moisture to penetrate your pellets. And that is the number one thing you do not want to happen with a pellet grill, is to get any type of moisture near those pellets or near your fire pot, okay? We've never had a fire pot fail on us, and there's no reason.
Park the dump truck up.
Absolutely, we
Still
rolled it
hold
over
it
with a
there.
roller, a dump truck, but we don't want to, mess it up by adding holes and things of that nature to it, But yes,
One thing is, to that point, your igniter rod is a very important part of the grill. And the
It's what
more,
lights it.
the more mobile you make that fire pot, the more you can move it around and rattle it around. It's going to diminish the lifespan of that igniter rod because it's getting beaten around, banged around. When you go to empty it, everybody does the same thing. They bang it on the inside of the trash can. That's not good for any component.
absolutely.
So, guys, we're getting some questions in
Awesome.
right now.
Thank you, Jordan.
Our audience, we encourage you to send your questions in live in the comments. We'll be taking them as we are on the air. Jason Ramon wants to know, when will we do more comparison videos for our grills versus other grill companies? Is that in the works?
They are, the comparison videos are, they're kind of a slippery slope because we don't want to sound petty.
A lot of people think we're biased,
Yeah,
but of course we are.
we might be a little bit.
For sure.
But so we do those, but we take a lot of time doing them because we try and be fair, we try and be comprehensive, and we try not to sound petty at the same time, and that's kind of difficult. So those videos take a very, very long time to really get through and make sure we're putting our best foot forward and doing our job.
And a lot of companies have actually asked us not to do those. So
There is that too. Sometimes we like to play nice.
we got to get a little email. We get an email every once in a while saying, "Hey, we really appreciate it if you guys push it back a year."
Charles E. Williams wants to know, how many baby backs will I be able to get in my Stampede?
Oh, that's a very good question, Charles. I would say easily 6 to 8 baby backs. That's without the interior shelves. Again, you can add 3 of the small interior shelves in there and probably get about 6 more as well.
Are there any plans to show how many briskets we can fit on the BFG?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are doing that
That
in
is
the next
in
couple
the
of
works.
weeks. I probably had about 20 emails, people asking us about that. So yes, that is definitely in the works. Chef Greg has already ordered those briskets. That will be done in the next couple of weeks, guys.
We could tell you, but we'd rather show you.
Right.
So, question about today's cook. Once again, reiterate, how big was the size of that pig we cooked on the bull?
Okay, so this was a 60-pound pig, and we left the head on. I have fit 75-pound pigs with the head off in the bowl before, but this was a 60-pound pig. Now, when you go to order it, you're gonna get a 10-pound range. Hey, you want a 50 to 60-pound pig? You want a 60 to 70-pound pig? You want a 70 to 80-pound pig? So this was a 50 to 60-pound pig. And then in the BFG, when we cut the head off, this is gonna be about a 195-pound hog.
Yep.
James Long wants to know, how long do the racks generally last before they start to deteriorate?
Which racks?
Some of the
I
great.
believe he's been talking about our grill grates.
Oh, our grates. They are
Oh,
made
they're
out of 304 stainless steel, and they do not
They
deteriorate.
ain't going
They do
anywhere.
not warp, rust, corrode, or fade. They do not fail.
You can scrape them as much as you want. There's no coating to fail on them.
Absolutely.
You can beat those things to oblivion.
Yep.
Glenn Benson wants to know, when will we do some videos featuring the cold smoke box? Is that in the works?
That is absolutely
Also
in the works. Absolutely. We've been trying to work on that for a hot minute now.
All right, I got a fun one for you guys. Wes Phillips, he wants to know, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Wes? Good to see you, buddy. Hey. Here's to you, bud.
Tell Wes to go buy himself some Dirty Girl and make himself some good Bloody Mary for the weekend.
Wes, it's a great day to blast some Dirty Girl. You heard the man.
It is delicious.
Are there any new rubs sugar-free in the works? Are any of our rubs sugar-free at the moment?
Absolutely, we do have some sugar-free rubs, but all of them are gluten, MSG, and made right here in the USA. You want to stay away from the Rossarooskis. It's got sugar in it. The Carlo Casanovas also has sugar in it as well.
Dennis Wimberly saying that he can't get his app to work. What do you guys recommend him to do to get that up and running?
Ring a ding. Give us a call.
706-922-0890. Oh, I'm looking here. Sorry, 706-922-0890. Sorry about that, guys.
Well, Ryan Schoaf, I remember that name. He did the RegTech Lifestyle Challenge.
That's right. His daughter won the bullseye.
She sure did. Will 2 small interior shelves fit sideways on each side of the bowl and have enough space for a sear kit?
You can put it on top of the sear kit, yes.
All right.
Absolutely. But yeah, those 2 smaller interior shelves are going to take up a little bit more than half.
Okay. And Ricky Jennings wants to know if you had to recommend a brand of pellets that aren't ours, what would you recommend?
It's a toss-up for me.
Yeah, this is a toss-up for me as well.
Cookingpellets.com.
Yeah.
They make a fine pellet. They're the perfect mix and the 100% hickory are both good.
You find those on Amazon.
Yep.
For 1 bag each, $37 right to your door.
Or if you live near Wisconsin, Racine
right.
to be exact,
Racine,
you can
Wisconsin.
go there and buy them direct. You can buy as much as you want. Brad and his team will hook you up. The other one I have to say, there's one out in Washington, Bear Mountain. I like them.
Bear
I wish
Mountain?
we could get them. They're
Yep.
just too far away.
That's
Bear
right.
Mountain makes a good pellet. Really good.
Yep.
Uh,
I like the B&B competition blend. They make a great pellet. They also make some amazing wood that we're actually using now on the WyldSide.
Ricky Jennings got a question for you guys. Excuse me, not Ricky Jennings. Bob Hill has a question. What is the
You were
cost?
close on that
Per, yeah, we already hit Ricky Jennings. Bob Hill wants to know, what is the cost per pound of a whole hog versus a pork butt?
Very good question,
That is a
brother.
good
So, man, math.
your value's better with the pork butt for
Yes,
sure.
yeah,
I mean, if
absolutely.
you got to feed a lot of people and you don't want to spend money, you're better off buying a lot of pork butt.
Definitely.
So, what the value?
Yeah,
per
correct.
pound,
So you're
break
looking
out
at
a calculator.
about probably about $2 a pound, and that's cheap. Well, that's a cheap hog. You're looking at about $2 a pound. For a cheap pork butt, you're looking at 89 cents a pound.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more work that goes into this as
Your
opposed
yield
to
is
a
gonna
pork
be
butt.
better on a
And your-
pork butt.
Absolutely, very good, very good point, Chef. Your yield's going to be a lot better.
Jeremy Woodcock wants to know,
Hey,
does
I'm a man.
the shelf that we sell on our site fit in the Stampede?
The
which shelf?
smaller of the two will.
Absolutely,
Okay.
and 3 smaller interior shelves will actually fit that Stampede.
Good point.
So are there plans? This one's he's asking. He's getting
I
in
like
there.
it. I like
Richard Herrera, are you coming out with a cover for the BFG?
Yes.
No.
You scared me.
Yeah, it's actually, we got a prototype right behind Country Club right now. It was very, very large. We had to have it.
A little too big.
We had to
Yeah.
have it hemmed in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yes, it's coming out.
Jason Ramon
question,
once
bro.
again. Are any new spices or barbecue sauces coming out?
Never know.
Jody's just nah.
And
I'd
this
listen
one's
to
a
him.
funny
Ain't gonna
one.
happen.
Listen to the boss.
May or may not be misleading. Maybe.
Nah, I'm just joking. Listen to the boss, y'all.
Who knows?
Van Mixon's got a question for you guys. Will we have pellets on sale again soon?
What do you mean? Oh, like discount?
Like with RegTech Fest?
Oh, like we did on RegTech Fest? Ooh, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Our newsletter's a great chance to, you never
Absolutely.
know what deals are going to pop up.
You got to sign up for the
That's true.
newsletter, guys, to get that exclusive information. Make sure you go to rectechgirls.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the homepage, and put your email in there, and then that's where you will get that information.
Daniel Cummings, can you still buy the new controller on the website?
You can? Give us a call.
But not on the website.
Yeah.
You have to give us a call.
You can buy it,
706-922-0890. You can buy it, yes.
Josh Erfman, will there be an academy in 2020?
All right. We're going to jump in something I like to call the truth trolley. Maybe.
Truth trolley.
We're not positive yet, and I'll tell you why, because you guys deserve to know.
Yes.
So, as many of you know, new facility in the works. It'll depend on when our move-in date is. As quick as we can have it, we're going to have it. Is that going to happen in 2020?
And we're
It'll
not
be close. Worst case scenario, we will have it in 2021. Worst case scenario.
And we're not just going to throw it together, guys. We're going to make sure it's educational. We're going to make sure you enjoy yourself. We're going to make sure you get the most bang for your buck, just like with anything we offer. So we're not just going to throw some crap together and call it RegTech Academy. We're going to make sure we have enough time to plan for it, prepare for it, make sure it's a great experience for you and your family, because you're going to want them to come with you.
Right?
So Tom Dimbleby.
I can't wait for the next Academy.
Me
Last
neither.
Academy was
It was
awesome.
fun. It was
if
awesome.
you missed the last RecTech Academy,
Yeah.
you missed out on an amazing event.
It was
If you ever have to MC an event, you missed a clinic by Chef John.
It was awesome. It was a
The
great
best
time.
MC job maybe ever.
And we
had so
did
much
have
fun.
some moments there that we kind of messed up on. There was a video
Like-
that was
like what,
shown.
Jody?
There was a video that was shown where I curse a lot. You know,
Okay.
Joe, do you curse a lot?
behind the scenes. When I'm upset with
The blooper
myself,
reels.
yes, I do curse a lot.
Tom,
That was a blooper.
Tom Dimbleby wants to know, specifically regarding this cook, what kind of injections and spices did you use on these whole hogs?
Jeff, you want to take it?
Chef Greg.
What did we do? We did just normal injection stuff that I like to use personally when I'm doing pork. I'll do just straight up apple cider vinegar, like unpasteurized apple cider vinegar, crushed red pepper, and I let that soak for a minute, and I'll inject and baste with the same thing. When it comes to dry rubs, we have a plethora of dry rubs that you could use, depending on what you want. If you want it sweet, if you want savory, just go check it out. They're on our website. But for me personally, I like the basics. Crushed red pepper, apple cider vinegar, unpasteurized.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that pasteurized.
Yeah, the unpasteurized still has a little bit of the chunks of all
Right.
the apple in it. And you get a lot. It retains a lot of the medicinal properties that you use too.
Tricks of the trade.
That's it.
All right, one last question today to wrap this up. Paul Rue wants
Can we
to
have
know.
two more?
Can we have a couple
We'll
more,
do
Joey?
two more. We'll do two more.
Chef Greg says, "Damn, those piggies look fantastic."
Thanks, Chef.
Chef.
That means a lot coming from you.
It does.
Paul Rue wants to know, can you order extra bull rings from our website?
Not from our website, but if you give us a call, we'll see what we have.
Okay.
Yeah, because that, we don't really have too much of those in inventory, but give us a
Yeah.
call for sure.
All right, and last question of the day. This one's a really good one. Jim Schmielinsky?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jim.
He wants to know, when a second shelf is installed on the 700, how much headroom is above the shelf?
I would about 4.5-ish.
4.5 inches.
4.5 inches. There you go, guys. Thank you so much for sending your questions
Hey,
in.
thank you guys
Thank
very
you
much.
Jody, let us know what we have coming up in the next couple weeks.
Oh yes. So Jordan, in the next couple of weeks,
we never asked.
I don't want you to forget, we are the official pellet grill of the SCA. That's the Steak Cook-Off Association. Don't forget about financing on our website. Go to rectechgrills.com. Check out the financing tab. You might get yourself a bull fully loaded for about $53 a month. That's
Not a bad
pretty
deal.
affordable. Don't forget, we have YouTube giveaway contest every Monday. We upload that video onto YouTube, and the only way for you to participate in that contest is to actually watch that video from beginning to end, because in that video, they're going to tell you how to win. Every Monday, I do Mail Day Monday. You, the viewer, actually send, John, if you want to put it somewhere, we can put it right there.
Oh, there we go.
That's a beautiful, and again, we didn't feature the mac and cheese too much today. We do apologize. There are 4 loaded-ish recipes on rectechgrills.com for mac and cheese. We do apologize, but you guys did vote on that, and that's what we're going to be enjoying this week. Thank you so much. Everybody in the office was excited about that. Don't let me forget, we do a weekly vlog every Wednesday, and then this week we actually featured Ray.
That's right.
Which she wrote a really good blog, dispelling a lot of the rumors out there on the internet. Don't forget, we do after hours every Wednesday. Chef Greg and myself. We're going to be lumping in Chef John here soon. We'll be going from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. doing a beginning to end meal. So you'll see us start it, you'll see us finish it, you'll see us taste it.
How about we do this? How about this week? If somebody goes step for step with what you guys are cooking,
Oh.
while at the same time,
Ooh.
and posts in the comments some photo updates as they're doing it, maybe they'll win themselves something.
Okay.
What
so
that little
we will
something is, I don't know.
We'll let
Well,
you know on
you know
Mail
what
Day
that
Monday
means,
what we're
Ben.
cooking for
What's
Wednesday. That way you can get yourself prepared, and then that way if you wanted to, you could do it.
RecTech Cook Along.
The RecTech Cook Along.
You know what I think that
It's a
means?
great way to interact with us, guys. Besides sharing, hit the
Yeah.
share button. Besides liking us, besides loving us, besides wowing us, you can interact with us and put some comments in the comment section. So,
we go.
what else we got? Make sure you follow us on all social media. Make sure you set your notifications. That way you know when we're going live. Because sometimes we go live at sporadic points in times. Like Ben says, we like to give away a lot of stuff.
Well, where can they find you, Jody?
They can find me at Jody Flanagan on Facebook, at John Dillion Sr. Yeah, it's a family spelling. It's actually Dylan. Ben Lasaft is El Shafto. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that out there. He's El Shafto. Go find him. He's a fun follow as well. Chef John.
Yeah, I'm Chef John on Facebook, and what is it? Chef John at
RecTech
RecTech
Chef
Grills.
John.
RecTechChef.com.
RecTech Chef John.
RecTech
His email. Yes.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, if you guys have a grill, you've already got a cell phone number. You've already got his email.
That's it.
But yes, we're going to be diving into this pig. Jordan's telling me, wrap it up, B. I'm excited. Let me show you one more time the beautiful color on this WyldSide right now. And this was about a 40-pound pig. And guys, let me run down for you one more time. This is $17.99, free shipping right to your door. It comes standard with 3 or 4 stainless steel cooking chambers. It's not gonna warp, rust, corrode, or fade on you. It's gonna last a lifetime. It comes standard with the fan. You actually don't need the fan, but the fan is a great addition. Don't forget about the 2 outlets on the back. You can actually plug in your fire starter. You can actually plug in your pellet grill to this. You only need 1 plug because it's got 2.
There we go.
Don't forget it comes standard with the rotisserie as well. It's got a 6-year warranty. It ships free.
Show them that
Don't-
shelf, Joey.
Absolutely. And it comes with a 304 stainless steel lid that
Come
is
on.
reinforced.
Come on.
And don't forget about the warming shelf as well, guys. You can keep all your stuff nice and crispy in there once you cook it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow us on all social media. We'll see you at the RecTech.
Dude.
In front of a live studio audience. Woo!